Good morning, Wasatch.
Good morning, Great Salt Quake. How are we doing this morning?
Today, our first game, we have Wasatch Assault versus the Renegades.
All right, we're going to start with the Renegades lineup today. We have number 1, Skady Bell, 106, Mad Hatter, 11, Blueberry Slam Cakes, 13, Slave Orkies, 17, Guinea Pig, 19, Stitches, 24, Quad Freya, 4, Pipsqueak, 5, Sharkfin, 58, Yoda, 68, Foxtail, 700, Siren, 87, Shredder, 97, Faz.
And for Wasatch, we have 24 Zen, 101 Bad Cop, 138 Crimson Slayer, 142 Mockingbird, 2014 Circus, 24 Boopiter, 32 Acid Rain, 505 Smash and Dash, 722 Loach, 789 Stormy Sea, 813 Mullet, 84 Chemical X, 919 Feline Feisty, 11 Phantom, and 345 Sleepy Pumpkin. For our jammer, first jammer of the game for Wasatch, we have 813 Mullet.
And for the Renegades, we have 97, Faz. Looks like Mullet's the first one out.
Wasatch has the lead. The Renegade jammer got hit out by Wasatch 138.
Oh, and it looks like Mullet has gone to the box. So that makes Faz our lead jammer.
And this is a power jam. Beautiful apex jump.
That was amazing. And Faz for the Renegades calls it off. Luckily, Wasatch's jammer was able to get out of the box, so now we have 789 Stormy Sea jamming for Wasatch.
And 1-9 jamming for Renegades. Renegades got 7 points that jam.
We hope you're all ready for an amazing weekend of Derby. These kids have worked their heart outs, and we can't wait to see everything they're doing.
Renegades have lead. Wasatch jammer is still fighting in the pack. They've got out.
Looks like Stormy Sea got hit out. She's fighting to get through the pack.
That Wasatch wall was able to hold. We have Crimson Slayer 138 for Wasatch.
And Yoda 58 for the Renegades. It's awesome to see the camaraderie between the two teams.
We have a long history with the Renegades.
We dear. We were just up there this past fall and played a mixer with them, and it was amazing. We
It
had
was
so much
incredible.
fun. We were happy to be hosted up there.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And Wasatch has the lead. Beautiful star pass by the Renegades.
Wasatch calls it off.
We have Loach 7-2-2 for Wasatch.
And Faz 9-7 for the Renegades.
We have Acid Rain 3-2 being pivot for Loach. Renegades have lead, and Loach is right behind them. Beautiful jump. 4 points for
Loach
Wasatch.
just got Wasatch their first 4 points. And Faz calls it off.
We have Mullet 813 for Wasatch.
And Stitches 1-9 for the Renegades.
Beautiful. Wasatch has the lead. Some beautiful wall work from Renegades trying to keep Mullet back.
Both teams are doing a great job of holding those jammers.
They are.
There we go. Mullet just got through the pack.
Star pass for the Renegades.
And that was a star pass for the Renegades. It was passed to 1-3 Slay Voorhees.
That was Wasatch's highest scoring jam so far with 8 points.
All right, we have 700 Siren jamming for the Renegades.
And we have 722 Loach jamming for Wasatch.
And I don't know if you guys can see it, but from our angle, they keep giving each other hugs. It's amazing.
They do.
It's so
There was
cute.
a little dance party on the line.
There's a big hit out to Wasatch.
Wasatch's lead.
There's a star pass for the Renegades to 5-8 Yoda. And that was a call off by 722 Loach.
For Wasatch, we have Fast Phantom being our jammer. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Fast Phantom's first sanctioned tournament playing for Wasatch
Correct.
on our A team.
Yep, they just got moved up to A team this year, and they are killing it out there. And for the Renegades, we have 9-7 Faz jamming. Some beautiful juking from Faz there. And Faz takes the lead. And Phantom is hot on
Phantom
their
is right
heels.
behind them.
Renegades playing some great defense there. Not
That was
letting Phantom get
beautiful on
through.
the outside.
Yep. And Faz calls it off. There we have a timeout called by Wasatch. So the timeout. They get 6. Talked about what, and it changed their strategy. 60 seconds to give.
For our officials today, we have our head ref, Fighting Girlfriend. Our IPR is You Know, I Know, You Know. Our jam ref is Nitro G. Our second jam ref is Saren Gasp. One of our OPRs is Flyboy, Prince Albert, and Van Rollon. Huge thank you to all of our officials and volunteers who make this possible.
And it looks like we have Stitches 19.
And for
jamming
Wasatch,
Renegades.
we have 813, who just went to the box.
Looks like the Renegades are sending one to the box. And there we've got Stitches getting through the pack.
For Wasatch, we have Crimson Slayer 138.
She's going to be our pivot because we still have Mullet in the box. And then we've got 5-8 Yoda jamming for the Renegades.
Starting out with a power jam.
And there goes Mullet in and out.
Beautiful.
Away he goes.
Wasatch has lead.
We've got 7-8-9 going to the box. Mullet with a
That was a
beautiful apex jump.
beautiful apex jump. That was exactly what I was gonna say.
We've got 106 back in. Another beautiful apex from Mullet. That one looked a little dicey, but he landed it.
That was a beautiful star pass by the Renegades.
And that star pass goes to 106, the Mad Hatter.
And Mullet maintains the record for highest scoring jammer this game for Wasatch.
We have 722 Loach jamming for Wasatch.
And 9-7 Faz for the Renegades. That is some beautiful wall work from Renegades holding Loach back.
And there goes Faz right through that pack. Looks like Loach took lead with Faz fast on their heel. This next jam, it's going to be Slay Voorhees for the Renegades.
her 138 for Wasatch.
And there goes Slay. That was beautiful work through that pack. Nice little apex jump from Crimson there. There's Chemical X getting in the way, in the best way possible. All right, for Wasatch, we have 722 jamming Loach.
And for the Renegades, we have 700.
That would be Siren.
The Renegades are holding strong in this wall.
And their Loaches through the pack. There goes Siren. Not sure if they made that jump, so they decided to be cautious and come back around.
Wasatch has some hops today.
Yeah, they do. And Renegades call it off.
For Wasatch, we have Smash and Dash 505, which I also believe this is one of Wasatch's newer skaters, and this is their first sanctioned A-team game for the year.
Correct. And then we have Faz 97 for the Renegades jamming.
We're going to go into an official timeout. While we do that, we're going to first start off by saying thank you to one of our sponsors. The Pie Pizzeria has been voted Utah's best pizza, providing top quality handmade pizza, salad, subs, and more for over 40 years. We also want to thank 187 Killer Pads, Derby Warehouse, and Dick's Sporting Goods, who this year donated $13,000 to Wasatch Junior Rollers to help us with rent.
All right, so that official timeout is over, and we have 97 Faz jamming for the Outlaws, and 505 Smash and Dash for Wasatch.
And Smash got lead.
Yeah. And Faz is right behind him.
Outlaw Jammer is picking up speed.
Some beautiful footwork from Smash.
And for our Wasatch jammer, we have Mullet 813.
And we have 1-3 Slay Voorhees for the Outlaws. There's the Renegades doing a really great job of holding Mullet right now. Nice.
The Renegades
For the
have
Outlaws.
lead. Mullet is right behind them.
And Slay Voorhees calls it off.
And for the Outlaws jammer, we have 5'8 Yoda.
And for Wasatch, 722 Loach. Fun fact, Loach is also a speed skater. pressure on ice, and is amazing to watch when if you can get down there. And there we go. Yoda's right through the pack. Got some amazing footwork out there from the Outlaws. Right past the Wasatch's wall. That was beautiful.
Looks like the Outlaws are losing one blocker to start off. For Wasatch, we have Mullet.
And for the Outlaws, we have 9-7 Faz.
We had a little bit of a point correction there. For Wasatch, we have 4.
And there are the Outlaws again, holding on to Mullet, not letting him pass. And Faz is already out and going. The box.
I love watching these players smile and laugh at each other mid-game.
Beautiful lead dip by Faz Faz out there.
And the Wasatch's jammer this time is Loach.
And for the Outlaws, we have 1-9 Stitches. It looks like Loach is the first out of the pack today.
With the Outlaws right behind her.
And that is an injury.
Huge thank you to our medics.
They're the ones who keep us safe out here, keep our kids safe out here. Looks like for this next jam, we have 5-8 Yoda for the Outlaws. And 505 Smash and Dash for Wasatch. There we go. Some beautiful toe work out there from Yoda.
Both walls are doing an amazing job of holding their jammers.
And it's Smash and Dash takes the lead. We have 024 Xan going to the box.
Star pass
And
for
Foxtail for the Outlaws.
there was a beautiful star pass, so we now have the Outlaws jammer is 1-7.
And Wasatch calls it off.
And our Wasatch Jammer is 138 Crimson Slayer.
And 97 Faz for the Outlaws. There goes Faz right out there in the lead. Crimson holding on to that line for all their work. Outlaws playing some great offense and defense today. And the Outlaws call it off.
And our Wasatch Jammer is 813 Mullet.
And for the Outlaws, we have 19 Stitches. Looks like Mullet takes the lead on that one. With Stitches right behind him. Wasatch calls. For the Outlaws, we have 700 Siren.
And for Wasatch, we have 722 Loach.
There goes Loach. The Outlaws Jammer takes a big hit to the inside.
Oh, Loach is going to the box for a forearm.
So the Outlaws now have a power jam.
Let's see if we can get them out.
There goes Loach, 722 back in for Wasatch. Footwork out there. We have a star pass to 5'8 Yoda on the Outlaws. Loach to the outside.
This will be a 2-minute jam.
We have some jammer on jammer action out there trying to stop each other. Wasatch has one in the box. These 2-minute jams are harder on the kids.
They're so hard.
It's just so much activity for 2 straight minutes. We got a timeout for the Outlaws. So a slight change that's happened this year with Injerna is they're looking at calling team names instead of team colors. So this year, instead of Wasatch being red and Outlaws being white, we're calling them by their names. I think they're finding it helps the skaters a little more.
Yeah, they're finding that it allows the skaters to get off the track a little bit more. It's for sure a little bit more confusing for the officials and for sure a adjustment. But we're seeing it being adopted even within Wooftada.
Yeah.
They're running a beta this year on doing team names instead of team colors. So I think it's going to be more widely adopted.
And it helps when you wear different colors.
Exactly.
In a weekend, if you're wearing red, then white, then red, you don't have to remember that.
And I think it also helps for those teams that have more of the ombre type jerseys where it's kind of blue, kind of white. I think it absolutely helps. For Wasatch, for this lineup, we have Mullet, 813 being the jammer.
And for the Outlaws, we have Faz, 97.
Outlaws have lead.
And they're holding Mullet really well. There goes Faz.
For those of you who don't know, we are actually losing this space. We've been here for 15 years, but we won't be here for much longer. So if you have leads on any spaces we could use, contact your local league board. We're also having another game on Saturday, February 7th with Word.
If you come to that game on the 7th, there's a chance you'll see some of our coaches for the juniors playing as well.
Really?
Yeah, I believe Coach Dobb is on Wasatch now on the adult team. All right, we have Yoda, 5'8", broke through the pack.
Really? Hasn't Dobb been on the card for a while?
So the Outlaws, Jammer got out, however, received a forearm penalty, and they're going to be sitting for 2 as it was an illegal exit. For those of you who don't know, in order to exit the track, you must exit at a 90-degree angle and get off the track as quickly as possible. So Wasatch still has the ability to get lead here. Smash is working so hard to get there.
There we go. The Smash did take lead on with that. Smash calls it while the Outlaws Jammer is still in the box. When you get 2 penalties, you sit for 60 instead of 30. So this gives Wasatch another chance at a power jam.
It is so wonderful to see how much the Outlaws and the Wasatch team has grown just this year already.
Oh, definitely.
I remember seeing these skaters last year. They have blossomed.
There we go. Loaches through the pack.
Wasatch has lead currently.
There's the Outlaws Jammer coming in. 5'8" Yoda. Right on Loach's tail. There's the initial. And Wasatch calls it off. Jamming for the Outlaws, we have 9-7 Faz.
And jamming for Wasatch, we have 813 Mullet.
Outlaws are holding Mullet. There he goes to the out. Faz is through and takes lead. Mullet's getting ready for a star pass is what it looks like. We'll see what happens. And there he goes through.
And our Wasatch jammer is 722 Loach.
And for the Outlaws, we have 700 Siren. Looks like we have about 3 minutes left in this half. And Loach takes lead. There's a hit to the in from Crimson. And Crimson goes to the box with a directional. And Wasatch calls it off. It looks like they have two in the box right now. And
We have an official review.
timeout.
It's an official review.
There we go.
Looks like it was called by Wasatch.
So with an official review, each team gets one. If they win their official review, they get to keep it and can do another one. If they lose it, that's it for the game, correct?
Correct. So Wasatch will bring out one coach and one captain, and they will explain what they saw, who they saw do what, and they will explain that to the officials. And the officials are going to go over and talk about it and feel like if the coach is correct or not. If there was an officiating error, and if there was, they will correct it. If there was not, they will say no. All right, so it looks like Wasatch was looking for a forearm penalty. The officials say that that was not a thing, so Wasatch will lose their official review.
All right, for Wasatch, we have 813 Mullet.
And it looks like Wasatch has been being naughty as we only have two blockers out right now.
There's Spaz with the lead.
And it is turned into a power jam. Outlaws have 30 seconds without any competition from Mullet.
Wasatch with a nice hit to the end.
They're making beautiful use of this time.
Spaz slide right through it.
And 4 for Outlaws.
Wasatch Jammer came in, and the Outlaws still shut it down.
Cute little hug from Outlaws Yoda to Loach for Wasatch as they start for our jammers.
Looks like both teams have everybody on the track.
This setup that the Outlaws are doing on the line is just absolutely beautiful. They are shutting the jammers down immediately on that line.
We've got Loach with the lead. Like Yoda's working on a star pass.
That star pass was complete, so
To
now
Foxtail.
looks like there was an illegal star pass.
Which means the pivots go into the box. We've got a penalty on Stormy Seed. So both teams are down one. And that looks like halftime.
Going in with the Outlaws 7-7 and Wasatch 9-3.
If you want some snacks, our concession stand is open. We have some limited edition Great Salt Quake t-shirts.
We have some beautiful vendors for some handmade crafts by some of our junior skaters. Go check them out. And Apollo, if you don't mind coming and allowing us to set up music, that would be wonderful.
Or maybe teach us how to use this.
Going into the second half, we have Wasatch with 93 points and the Outlaws with 77.
It looks like we have Fast Phantom number 11 jamming.
Against. Oh, I thought that was their jammer.
I'm not quite
No.
sure.
It was another 11, and I was like, oh, that'll be interesting.
So it looks like we have Outlaws 9-7 Baz, which, if we remember correctly, was the Outlaws' highest scoring jammer last half.
Correct.
We believe they scored 41 points last half.
Oh, and we have a switch from Phantom to Loach. 722.
Loach, our speed skater. And they're doing the Macarena. Hey. Hey, Macarena.
There you go, kids. Go ahead and dance. Where are you at this? All right, so we have Baz Outlaws. Jammer was able to get out for a lead. Loach is right behind them. Baz is just an incredible athlete, being able to blow through that wall. It looks like Baz is going to go to the box for a forearm, so we're going to start out as a power jam.
Uh-oh. Looks like one of our skaters' glasses flew off real quick. We have Fast Phantom 1-1 with a power jam start for Wasatch. There we go. Wasatch cleared the in for him. Fancy footwork from Phantom. And we've got 9-7 Fads back in. And Wasatch calls it off. We've got 5-8 Yoda out. Wasatch is sending 722 Loach.
All right, so how many Outlaw fans do we have in the crowd? Let's hear it.
There we go. Looks like Loach 722 takes the lead. There goes Yoda right around the Wasatch wall. Bad Cop chasing. Wasatch calls it off. This next jam, we have 9-7 Faz for the Outlaws.
And we have Mullet.
Both jammers go out. There goes Faz. Faz has lead. Faz calls it off. And Wasatch calls a timeout.
Never mind.
We have 505 Smash and Dash for the Wasatch team.
And we have 19 Stitches. Stitches has the lead. Smash and Dash to close behind.
They really are.
Like the Outlaws got a directional.
For 4 points. Nice little apex jump there from Stitches on the
It's
Outlaws.
beautiful.
This is jam
Through for 4 more.
and the Outlaws call it.
Alright, it looks like we have 813 Bullet for Wasatch.
And we have 5-8 Yoda for the Outlaws.
Wasatch has lead.
It looks like there was a star pass. Yep.
Star pass. Over to Siren.
Looks like Outlaws are sending out Baz again against Loach.
These two are gonna be best friends.
They really are. It looks like they already were. They were doing a little bit of hugging.
And they're a great match.
They are.
Loach has lead.
Baz is close behind.
And Loach gets through.
This next jam, we have 1-3 Slay Ortiz.
And we have 138 Crimson Slayer. But these two are both slaying.
Crimson held onto that line, and it looks like Slay Ortiz with the lead. Slay gets right through.
Looks like, Outlaws lost someone.
The Outlaws have another go into the box.
That's two in the box for the Outlaws.
Yep. Slay's out there doing their thing. Nice footwork by Crimson Slayer. Right on the heels of Slay Borky. So it looks like
It
it's
looks-
going to be a full 2-minute jam.
Outlaw Jammer went to the box. This is a power jam for Wasatch.
You can see how tired they are.
The Outlaws Jammer is out and back on the track. They're coming in fast.
See if Wasatch can stop them.
Crimson called it off. Looks like for Wasatch, we have Mullet going up against the Outlaws 1-1. Blueberry.
Clear cake.
I love that name.
That is a great name.
It is an amazing name.
I love the socks. I love
I love the
socks.
whole outfit. It's
Yeah.
just fantastic.
They're both fighting to get lead out there. Maybe Slam Kings goes out on the outs.
Looks like Wasatch has lead.
Wasatch gets lead as they have another skater go to the box.
Ben went to the box.
Mullet gets through for 4 points. Blueberries through the pack. Nice little apex drop from Mullet. little bit of friendly fire with Fast Phantom and Mullet there. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we're doing, we forget not to block our own team.
All right, this is going to be a fun matchup. Baz versus Flo.
And we have Foxtail out there blocking number 68. This is her senior year of juniors.
That is fantastic.
Yep, talking with their coaches, she is the reason the Renegades started a juniors team up in Idaho.
Really?
Yep, 8 years ago. She's been playing 8 years.
That is
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about a legacy.
Yeah. And we've got Baz 9-7 with the lead. Through for 4 more points.
Look is through. And White calls it before Wasatch can get any points.
We are 152 Wasatch, 121 Outlaws. They are slowly creeping back in.
We got Mullet jamming for Wasatch.
And Yoda for the Outlaws. Yoda goes out.
Mullet has
We've
lead.
got Crimson back in the box. There's Yoda through the pack. Got Mullet coming up fast.
Made it through.
There goes Yoda right through the pack. Beautiful footwork by Yoda. And Mullet calls in for Wasatch.
Looks like for the Outlaws, we have number 11.
And 722 Loach.
Are they sharing sweat? Is that what I just witnessed?
They're sharing sweat or makeup.
Or
I'm not sure. Maybe sparkles.
I'm going to go with Sparkles. I
Yeah.
hope it wasn't sweat.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That's how we get sick, kids.
That is how we get
Do not share sweat.
There goes Loach.
Wasatch has lead. Mary has some beautiful footwork.
Loach got through again.
It looks like we've got Sleepy Pumpkin in the box. Very slam cakes on Loach's heels.
The Outlaws call for a team timeout.
against Faz. This is another great mashup. Similar styles, jukiness, toe work.
They just complement each other so well.
Love the line. Yep. Oh yeah. Beautiful apex jumps from both.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. There's a pile up there.
And Mullet gets through. Never mind.
Almost. Mullet's almost through.
Mullet is
There
through
we
now.
go. There we go. He had a fight for that lead. Faz is right close on his heels.
Mullet calls it. Looks like Outlaws have number 19. Stitches.
And 722 Loach for Wasatch.
Everyone looks so happy. Despite how long they've been out there.
There are 13 minutes left in this game.
It's gotta be tiring.
Oh, that's close. Who takes lead on that?
Who is lead?
Does it
Who
look
is
very
lead?
much like both of them?
Looks like Outlaws is lead.
So
Loach
the
is in
Outlaws
front.
have lead.
Wasatch is in
Loach
front.
for 4 points.
Loach gets through.
Nice little bean dip, getting under everybody. Beautiful bean dip.
I could really go.
Looks like both
dip
teams
right
have
now.
really been working hard over the last year. They have bringing their all to this game.
Bean dip sounds really good right now.
It does. 7-layer dip.
7-layer bean dip.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning and we're talking about bean dip right now, but I'm not mad about it.
You
It's
said
got all
bean
the
dip,
fruit
and now I'm
dips.
really hungry.
I love it.
Looks like we got Mullet out again.
Against
It looks- And it looks like the Outlaws only have 2 blockers on the track right now.
They have 1 standing in the box, so it's just a few seconds till they'll have 3 on the track.
And Wasatch
Wasatch did a
Outlaws
good
jammer
job.
was able to get out.
Outlaws are up to 3 on the.
It looks like their jammer is going to the box.
So Wasatch has a power jam.
They call it before the power jam can happen.
That's a strategy thing, so you can start off your next jam with a power jam.
That is very smart. That is very smart. Looks like we have 189 jamming.
I believe this is Stormy's first jam this game.
Is it?
Outlaws have their pivot back on the track.
Stormy sees is fighting.
Nice offense being played by Wasatch there for Stormy. We've got Faz back on the track, jamming for the Outlaws. And Faz takes lead out of the penalty box.
Wow. That's one way to come back.
Yep.
That makes it through again.
4 points for Faz.
And there was a successful pass off from Stormy Seas to Loach. They call it. White calls it.
Faz calls it off.
Looks like we have Stitches jamming again for the Outlaws.
And Mullet for Wasatch. And we have an official timeout.
Mullet, I know you have really good dance moves.
Bullet, come on, bust a move.
Crimson, also know you have really great dance moves.
Bust a move, guys.
All right, it looks like we have stitches for the Outlaws.
And Bullet. They are.
Both teams are doing great at
This is
jammers.
a beautiful wall work by the Outlaws.
Yes.
Bullet has the lead.
That was beautiful footwork by Stitches to not go out.
It's just both behind.
There's Stitches through the back.
Looks like Mullet is going to the box for a
Oh, so
forearm.
it's going to be a power jam for the Outlaws.
Very powerful. Ow.
This is going to be a full 2-minute jam. Wasatch was lead and went to the box.
Ooh.
So when our lead jammer goes to the box, it becomes a full 2 minutes.
Bullet got through.
And these kids are tired.
Looks like there might be a match on.
There's a star pass to Foxtail.
Foxtail versus Bullet. Bullet makes it through.
More for Mullet.
Bullet makes it through the last second. At the last second. Looks like next we have Paz and Loach again. Another hug. They're fighting each other, but there are no hard feelings. There is a lot of ducking and a lot of leaping.
This is the second one where they both get out very close to one another.
Looks
This
like
time it looks like Wasatch got the lead and the
the Outlaws jammer is actually going to the box for a leading with the head penalty. So in Derby, we are very, very focused on safety, and we don't want players going into the pack head first. That's a great way to get a spinal cord injury.
It looks like Wasatch also lost a player. Oh, and the Outlaws was another.
Loach through the pack again. Beautiful offense being played.
This is just a beautiful game.
It really is. Looks like Circus was released from the box. The outlet jammer came in and immediately got out.
So that move that Loach and Circus just did, we call the backpack. Your jammer grabs onto one of your blockers and the blocker just pulls them right through.
Like Dora the Explorer. We
That's
have
a throwback.
Acid Rain. Wasatch 3-2 jamming for Wasatch.
Guess what? You want to know a fun fact?
Yes, let's hear
Acid
it.
actually has 2 dogs.
Acid has two
Two
dogs.
fluffy friends.
This is
Oh my
also
goodness.
Acid's first 18 game.
This is also Acid.
Wasatch has a few new 18 players this
I think
year.
that's about half of their team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're
Acid-
stepping it up and showing us why they belong here.
Acid is an amazing player too.
And
Yeah.
just a good teammate.
Yes.
So nice.
There we
And
go. Acid gets lead.
Blueberry is almost through. Fighting so hard.
Acid with the quick hop out and then right back in. And Blueberry's through the pack.
They're out on their initial.
And Acid is close behind.
All right, we have just a little over 5 minutes left in this game. We have Wasatch at 2:15 and the Outlaws at 1:49.
Did they pull through? I think they could.
I absolutely think they could. You can never say never in Derby.
Never say never.
Anything can happen.
Phantom number 11.
Against Slay Vortex number 13.
This beautiful start that the Outlaws have been doing has been so effective for them this game.
Starting really close to line. It's beautiful.
Beautiful footwork by both jammers. Their walls are holding strong.
There's Phantom on the out. Finds a little space. And Slay gets through.
Looks like Phantom is out.
Phantom escaped. Just like a ghost.
Hardy har har.
Party har har. Yeah. Looks like we're losing a bad cop. We lost a Loach and a bad cop.
That was a big hit that Smash and Dash took.
These kids are so resilient.
They really are.
Slay coming back in.
That is some beautiful wall work by the Outlaws.
Rolling it off. All right. For Wasatch, we have Chemical X, Cammy. Chemical X is one of our seniors.
Yes, we have a total of 5 seniors this year.
Yep.
And we have Stitches number 19. This one's gonna be a fun one to watch.
And there's X with the one hand down. Looks beautiful. There's Sleepy bringing Stitches back.
Sleepy Pumpkin.
Sleepy's one of our new 18 players as well.
Sleepy's an amazing player.
They all are.
They
all
all-
the kids on both teams, they're just amazing out there doing the thing. Every sacrificing her bodies every weekend. Here
Everyone
comes
is
X
so-
in.
Every kid on every team is so cool. The amount of effort they're putting in.
Ooh. Nice hit from Bad Cop on Stitches. Stitches calls it off.
Looks like we have Baz jamming again with Loach. Like they're comparing hair length.
I think they were lightsaber sword fighting with their hair.
Big pile up. Oh! And Loach makes it through right behind Baz.
Baz's line work is absolutely beautiful.
This is wow. Just wow. Beautiful. Beautiful everything. Like we got Siren jamming for the Outlaws.
Against Mullet.
We got a Siren in the water. like Mullet makes it through first.
We've got Siren, almost through. Big hit from Crimson. These kids make a lot of really fast decisions.
They really do.
Come into that pack and see what's happening and where they want to go.
These kids are amazing. And Mullet
Nice
makes it
spin
through.
jump from Mullet.
That was a beautiful jump. And Mullet makes it through again.
That's 12 points for Mullet. This jam alone.
Such a powerful player. It looks like there was a successful pass off. Never mind.
And Wasatch calls it off.
All right, that is the end of game one for Great Salt Quake 2026. We have Wasatch winning it at 237 and the Outlaws at 166. Let's give a huge round of applause and cheers for both of these teams for putting up an amazing fight.